What's up, guys? Gomay7, and we're gonna play my Xbox 360. We're gonna play some Xbox 360 and original Xbox games. Oh. and and for those who watched my last video on my video last Sunday, for those who watched my video called PlayStation Tape #1 last Sunday, well, that very tape is on this video CD. I'm gonna give to a real life friend. And this and of course this Xbox tape is also going to be and the Xbox tape is going to also be for getting burned on a different video CD to give to the same friend. And if y'all want to freaking put this CD, if y'all want to freaking download this video yourself to archive it, I'd highly recommend you burn it on a video CD or a DVD or a Blu-ray. Or even if you want, or even if you want to go all out, you put it on a VHS tape or Betamax if you know how to use one. Analog for the win. You know, as I always say, reject Netflix, return to VHS. Since Netflix are a bunch of pedophile supporters. Since Netflix decided they wanted to be pedophile supporters, I decided, you know what? Forget Netflix. Reject Netflix. Let's return to VHS. And I guess I'm not alone. And apparently I'm not alone on this. Well, because I heard VHS is making a comeback. I mean, think about it. I mean, Netflix decided to have a freaking film called Cuties, which of course they canceled the film after all the backlash they got. They canceled the film after all the backlash they got, but they still had it up. And soon afterwards, and pretty much almost a year afterwards, I heard VHS started making a comeback. Coincidence? Absolutely. Coincidence? Probably. But either way, it's good. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to freaking download my videos and put them on your hard drive, I highly recommend you burn them on video CDs or DVDs or Blu-rays. Just in case your hard drive gets a virus or something like that. And if you want, or if you can, also put them on a VHS tape or a Betamax tape. Yeah. That'd be a cool thing to impress your boomer parents. Yeah, that would be a great way to impress that would really make your boomer relatives' jaws drop by seeing a YouTube video on VHS or beta. Now that'd be pretty cool, right? I love these. Trust me, if you put in the effort of if you put in the effort of downloading, if you put the effort of putting, trust me, if you put in the effort of putting my videos on beta or VHS, just imagine your boomer relatives' jaws dropping left from right during your next family gathering. That'd be something to do to surprise your freaking older relatives. You play them a VHS or Betamax tape of one of my videos, and they'd pretty much be jaw dropping left from right, thinking, what the heck? That would pretty much blow their minds. Now that would blow their minds. Yeah, wouldn't that blow their minds? Don't you think? That'd blow their minds. This goes for anybody who's watching this, who's planning on downloading my videos. I recommend you burn them on video CDs or DVDs or Blu-rays. And I also highly recommend you freaking also put them on VHS and or Betamax. So that way, in case your freaking hard drive or computer in general gets a virus, you'll at least have a physical copy. Just be sure to take care of your discs or tapes that you put my stuff on. I have a feeling that some of my fans and or haters probably did that already. I'm hoping once COVID-19 is over, I'm hoping I'll be able to hang out with my buddy Rep Dog again. Who knows? Maybe the two of us might probably do a collaboration. We might probably collab again. Probably this time on his probably on even on his YouTube channel. Hopefully I can convince him to well, I probably won't need to convince him because I bet he'll love to record a video with me. Because we collaborated before for Halloween, for Spooktober 2020, which of course I had to get rid of that along with most of my videos because of my younger brother trying to get me in trouble with the law. Because my younger brother trying to get me in trouble with my mom over having different opinions over the internet. Because, you know, my younger brother thinks it's funny to get disabled people in trouble for next to nothing. Because my younger brother thinks it's funny. Because apparently Micah and his friends think it's funny to. They think it's funny. Micah and his friends pretty much apparently think it's funny to get the disabled people in trouble for no reason. My younger brother's not the nicest person. My younger brother is not so nice. Yeah, my younger brother is, let's just say he has a problem with disabled. Let's just say he has a problem with disabled people. Let's just say he hates disabled people. Even though he denies it. Even though he lies about it. Because he's a compulsive liar. He's a compulsive liar. And possibly a pathological liar. I heard he went as low as to freaking falsely accuse autistic men. He falsely accuses men on the autism spectrum of being pedophiles. Why? Because apparently his friends do the same thing. He and his friends accuse autistic men. He and his friends accuse males in the autism spectrum of being pedophiles. Simply because his friends do it. Magic Hacks Games does it himself because he's a follower. Yep. He's not a very nice guy. Hey, y'all know about this about Charlotte from Infant Stratos. Yeah, she's hottest reverse trap ever, bro. I'm really into those, bruh. Yeah, I really like tomboys, bro. I wish I had a girlfriend. I know some of you might not know about my World War III diaries. Basically, my World War III diary was basically a series of funny videos I made during early 2020. It was like before the pandemic. It was pre-COVID-19. It was pre-COVID. The frickin' World War III diaries was basically me trying to troll some heterophobes. Basically, the heterophobes were some heterophobes were complaining about how people were complaining and were talking about how they're being oppressed. We're accusing heterosexuals and asexuals of quote unquote wanting to be oppressed so bad. So I made some fake reaction videos of them of basically mocking their twisted racist beliefs. Pretty much mocking their twisted racist beliefs they have to try to clickbait them. And plus, I was also mocking. I was also making fun of this. I was making fun of the World War III thing. Because we all know how people were afraid of World War III about to happen because Trump freaking fired a missile at Iraq. I was kind of like making fun of the World War III thing. Pretty much accusing the heterophobes of starting World War III. Accusing the heterophobes and aphobes of starting World War III. And I was also at the time, y'all remember freaking when Onision got his Patreon deleted? So he made a bunch of freaking freak out videos. Basically, my World War III diaries were basically mocking Onision. We're basically mocking Onision's Patreon meltdown. That was basically kind of me mocking Onision's Patreon. Basically, you could say I was copying Onision's Patreon meltdown, except I made it about World War III. Except I made it about heterophobes and World War III. Yeah, except I made it about heterophobes and men haters and talk about how they were starting World War III and the Fourth Reich. But basically, I was trolling them. I was just trolling them. You know, I was pulling a Chad Warden. Y'all remember Chad Warden? He was basically YouTube's first troll who made videos, talking about how the PS3 is awesome and how Xbox 360 and Wii had no games and how they are bad and all that stuff. And he pissed off a lot of Xbox and Wii fanboys. And when they didn't even know he was clickbaiting them. They were being clickbaited. So yeah, you could say I was pulling a Chad Warden. I was basically trying to be Chad Warden 2.0. I was being Chad Warden 2.0. I was being Chad Warden 2.0. Pretty funny, right? My World War III diaries ended, I think, around either February or March of 2020. I think it was like February, either February or March of freaking 2020 is when my World War III diaries ended. And then when I heard about Reylo shippers, sending death threats to the cast of Rise of Skywalker, I kind of also used my World War III diaries to capitalize on that too. Basically, talk about how the Reylo shippers were fighting the heterophobes. It was just me trolling. It was me being a troll. It was just me being an internet troll. And plus, I myself am a Reylo shipper. So I was kind of also making fun of myself. Yeah, it's what I do. I make fun of everyone. It's just what I do. I just make fun of everyone. I make fun of everybody. It's just my philosophy. Make fun of everyone. To make fun of everyone. I follow the advice of my philosophy my philosophy is like that Game Boy camera commercial, the Australian Game Boy camera commercial. Make fun of everyone. You know what I'm saying? However, the World War III diaries, I got them. I had copies of them backed up on DVDRs. I gave them to a few real life friends and family members. And I gave them to some real life friends and family members. The last known discs are currently owned by my homophobic aunt. The last known copies are currently owned by my homophobic aunt and my buddy Rep Dog, aka Brony78. So yeah, my my World War III diaries are currently owned on physical media by my homophobic aunt and my friend Rep Dog. Man, Bertolfin is crazy. Man. I love him. Biscuits. I better switch. That smells intoxicating. Aha. Star Wars Battlefront. We're gonna play Star Wars Battlefront 1 now for the original Xbox. But we're gonna play it on my Xbox 360. You know, one time, one night I was watching I was watching some YouTube videos of Arnold X Helga, basically Arnold X Helga videos, and well, I started feeling sad because I don't have a girlfriend. And since the fascists refer to people like me as cis scum, I'll play as a CIS. Yeah, you would hate my homophobic aunt. I know I don't like her either. My aunt actually thinks I'm gay simply because I don't hang out at bars. Yeah, could you believe my aunt actually thinks I'm? Yeah, it's fucked up that my stupid aunt thinks I'm gay because my aunt actually assumes that I'm gay simply because I don't hang out at bars or pick fights with people. Since I don't hang out in bars or pick fights with people, or since I don't play sports or act like a stereotypical jock, she automatically thinks I'm gay. And my aunt is very homophobic. It's fucked up, isn't it? Yeah. However, my mom didn't like that. Thank God. Thank God my mom did not tolerate my aunt's homophobia and my aunt's constant assumptions of me. I mean, come on. I've met a lot of gay men who are way more masculine than most straight men. I met a lot of gay men who are way more masculine than most straight men. Yeah, no joke. It's a true story. Yeah, true story. But of course, since I'm not into traditional male stuff like sports or hunting or hanging out at bars, since I'm not into that stuff, my aunt automatically thinks I'm homosexual, but I'm not. If I was, I would know. And besides, why would it matter if I was gay or not? Well, of course it matters to her. Well, of course it does matter to her. Because potatoes. My aunt is such a fucking communist. Yeah, my aunt is such a communist. I mean, I hate to talk shit about my own aunt, but the truth is the truth. I hate to talk shit about my aunt, but the truth is the truth. And she actually thinks that video games and internet and music is all satanic. Yeah, she actually thinks that K-pop and anime is all satanic simply because it's not American. It's like, really? Really? It's like, that bitch is obviously on drugs. Is she on drugs? Oh wait, yeah, she is on drugs. She's always been on drugs. And her boyfriend is only is there to, and her boyfriend constantly enables her delusions. Enables her freaking delusions. And he actually looks like a pedophile. Okay, now I'm starting this. Okay, this almost became a rant video. Sorry. Alright, I almost lost my cool. Sorry about that, folks. I almost lost my cool. It's just, I really, you know how much these homophobes like to assume someone's gay if they don't play sports, or they don't hang out in bars, or they don't pick fights, or if they don't go around having sex or if they don't try to go hook up with with girls half their age. Yes, my aunt also actually thinks I'm gay because I don't like to hook up with women half my age. I only am attracted to older women who are older than me. But of course, since I don't objectify women, I'm automatically homosexual, I guess. According to my aunt, since I don't hang out in bars and act all like, "Hey girl, you come here often," since I don't act like that, I'm automatically homosexual. Yep, I'm automatically gay since I don't do that stuff, I guess. According to my aunt. Yeah, sorry guys, according to my aunt, if you don't go to bars, if you don't hang out in bars and stalk young women, you're automatically homosexual. That's according to my aunt. Yeah. Sarcasm aside, that bitch and her boyfriend needs help. My mom even agrees that she doesn't know what she's talking about half the time. It's probably the drugs talking. Obviously, it's the drugs talking. And that's why you say no to drugs. That's why you say no to drugs. So yeah, and for anyone who's watching this, if people ever tell you to say no to drugs, well, that's why. That's what drugs do to you. That's what happens if you do drugs. Especially cocaine and LSD, especially cocaine and LSD and crack, especially crack and LSD and all that other nasty, especially LSD and heroin and all that other nasty stuff. It ends up messing with your mind. Yeah, true story. However, if anything, I'd rather go for marijuana. Weed's okay because weed is more of an herb and it has a lot of medicinal purposes. Yes, I'm all about the legalization of marijuana. I'm pro-gun and pro-weed. Yeah, it's amazing how so many Americans and Europeans like to freaking deal in absolutes. If you are, if you don't hang out, you know, right wingers always go like, if you don't hang out at bars or stuff like that, you're automatic. If you don't hang out in bars and act like, if you don't hang out in bars and stalk young women and freaking act like a total douchebag, then you're automatically homosexual and that needs to be cured. And left wingers are all like, if you're not transgender or gay, you're automatically homophobic and transphobic, and you need to be shamed for it. Yeah, the right always goes like, if you don't stalk young women and hang out bars, you're gay, and you need to be scorned, you need to be shamed for it. And the left always goes like, if you're not trans, then you're transphobic, and you need to be shamed. It's like not enough. It's like enough with the dividing already. Enough with dividing yourself already. More reasons for me to move to Vietnam. Yeah. More reasons for me to move to Vietnam. Yeah, at least all this dividing yourselves. People don't do that in Vietnam. All this dividing ourselves. Yeah, that doesn't happen in Vietnam. From what I've seen. It doesn't seem to happen in Vietnam. Hell, I even talked to some people in Vietnam and they don't even know what this stuff is. And they don't even know what half the stuff is. So yeah. If Western societies don't fucking start pulling their heads out of their asses and start changing for the better, then I'm just gonna move. Then I'm probably gonna have to move to Vietnam and hopefully convince my fellow autistics to move to Vietnam too. Me and my fellow autistics might have to migrate to Vietnam. Yeah, I even talked about it on Facebook, and some my Vietnamese and my Vietnamese friends even encouraged me to come over to Vietnam. Yeah, they actually I didn't even get a passport to Vietnam yet. I didn't even start to get a passport to Vietnam, and they're already welcoming me with open arms. See how civil people in Vietnam are? Yeah, I didn't even go near their country yet. I didn't even get a passport to that country yet, and they're already welcoming me with open arms. I'm not asking to be coddled. I mean, who am I, Christian? I'm not asking to be coddled or anything. I mean, who do you think I am, Christian? And no, I will never make a video on Christian. And no, I will never make a video on Christian. Is that hell? Alright, I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. It's not really much of a rant, it's just me voicing my opinion. I tried not to make it a rant, though. I'm glad I got that out of my system. Thank the Lord. I guess all I need, but however, who knows? All I need is go to church. But I guess my mom tells me that all I need to do is go to church, and well, I'm taking her advice because my mom knows best. I mean, she hasn't steered me wrong before. And yes, I unfortunately know about Chris Chan. I wish I didn't, though. One thing about his attraction signs that totally unpopular opinion, but totally unpopular opinion, but there was something about his attraction. There's one thing about his attraction sign that really rubbed me the wrong way, like the fact that he always looked for women who were younger than him. Yeah, for some reason that always rubbed me the wrong way, because why would you want someone younger than you? Of course, we all know. Obviously, he wanted his girlfriend to act like his mommy figure, who would do everything for him, be like his bang maid. But why would you want someone who is younger than you? Me, I always want someone who is older than me. I want someone who's older than me. I always wanted someone who was older than me. Ever since I was a teenager, I always had interest. Actually, ever since I was 10 years old, I always wanted someone who was older than me. Like, basically, one time, how it all started, I was like, I think I was like 9 or 10 years old at the time. I was 9 or 10 years old at the time. I was looking up clips of South Park's Major Boobage. I know, I was a reckless little boy. My stepfather was right there, but he was asleep. He was fast asleep, so... Well, he was fast asleep in front of the TV, so he wasn't going to catch me anytime soon. And there was and then, when I was trying to look up some South Park Major Boobage, I was, I also then saw this video of a woman in her 20s. A woman in her 20s at the time. A woman in her 20s at the time in some sort of lingerie. I think it's lingerie, I don't know. I know it was really revealing clothing. And well, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how I became attracted to older women. When I was 10 years old, I saw a video of a woman in her 20s. She wasn't naked or anything. No. Because this is a YouTuber talking about. She was just in revealing clothing. My mom was at work at the time. Yeah. In case you're wondering why my mom didn't catch me, because she was at work. And my younger brother was asleep, so... My younger brother would have narked on me, though. But he was asleep, so... I was all alone. I didn't masturbate, though. Because, again, I was too young. I was too young to know what that means. Yeah, my stepfather wasn't very responsible. All he did was sleep and eat. Well, he's my former stepfather. He's dead now. But don't worry, he's dead now. And I never told anybody this before. Yep. I had a really messed up life. And that's all I'm going to tell you about it. Of course, I don't like to share my life story on the internet because, again, I'm not Christian or Onision. I might share bits and pieces of it. But that's about it. I like to keep the rest anonymous. I like to keep my private life private. Unlike most Americans, I like to keep my private life private. You know, as in, I like to stay anonymous. I like to stay anonymous. I mean, why do you think I don't like to use my real name? It's like, why do you think I don't like to even use my real name on the internet? I mean, some people are okay with using their real names, some people aren't. I don't like to use my real name. I don't use my real name. Except on Facebook, but my Facebook is private. I don't use my real name on Facebook. Well, I do use my real name on Facebook. I don't like to use my real name on the internet. I only use my real name. I only use my real name when I have to, and it's on Facebook is when I have to use my real name. But don't worry, my Facebook is private. My Facebook is completely private, and most of my online friends are from different countries. Yeah, most of my online friends are from completely different countries. Yeah. I even talked to someone from Vietnam, and he speaks English really well. You know, if I ever do move to Vietnam, I might probably be an English teacher. I might probably work as an English teacher. If I ever move to Vietnam, I might probably get a job as a teacher, of a high school teacher. Who knows? Maybe I might find myself I might find a single mom. Don't judge me. I wonder, do Vietnamese women like femboys? Do Vietnamese women like feminine guys? Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, I know. I'm a very feminine guy. I'm not as masculine. I'm not very masculine. I'm a very hyper feminine straight guy. Biscuits. You know, yeah. When we were kids, we all watched stuff that we weren't supposed to when we were kids. Like I used to watch Adult Swim. You know how there are kids who you know how there are kids who watch Adult Swim even when their parents told them not to. Yeah, I was one of those kids. You know how back in the early 2000s there were there were kids who watched Adult Swim. Basically, it was Cartoon Network after. It was Cartoon Network at night. How kids back in the early 2000s used to watch Adult Swim even when their parents told them not to. Yeah, I was one of those kids. I was one of those kids. I mainly liked the anime at Saturday. However, how was I able to get away with it? I watched Adult Swim when I was at my grandparents' house during weekends. I mainly watched Adult Swim every Saturday to watch some anime. I would often stay up to watch anime. I would often stay up all night just to watch some anime. Because, you know, I always liked the girls in anime. I really loved Inuyasha, Neon Genesis, and many, many other anime. Yeah, I really like the girls in anime. Yeah, I always, let's just say I like the girls in anime. It was like when I was around, at the same time I was 9 or 10. I was 9 or 10. Yeah, I was an early bloomer. I guess you say I was an early bloomer. Yeah. Of course, I've always been interested in girls since I was 5 years old. But the more I grow and the more I became, I guess you could say anime had a hand in my sexuality. I guess you could say anime had a hand in helping me discover my sexuality. Yeah. Yeah. I discovered that I was heterosexual way before heterosexuality started becoming taboo in the United States. Yeah, heterosexuality is actually taboo in the United States and Europe and Canada, thanks to Donald Trump. We can thank Donald Trump for that. Thank you, Trump. Yeah, thank you, Donald Trump. I'm glad that bastard's out of office. But Joe Biden's no better. But Joe Biden's no better. But Joe Biden's no better. I mean, I hate to say this, but Joe Biden's worse. Of course, I didn't expect anything from Joe Biden in the first place, so... But then again, I expected Joe Biden to be just as bad as Trump, to do exactly the same things Trump did. If anything, you could say Joe Biden is just Trump 2.0, is just a Donald Trump clone. Is just Donald Trump light. If anything, he's just Diet Donald Trump. Or maybe... No, wait, I got a better one. Joe Biden is basically the Netflix adaptation of Donald Trump. Hold up, I gotta go bathroom quick. BRB. Alright, Gould's back. Minecraft. What, the X? Oh, I guess we're doing that. All right. All right. Let's just switch over to this. Could you believe that the Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out November 1st, 2005? Yeah, it did. Yeah. This year for November 1st, we should definitely celebrate the anniversary of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, that'd be a great way to start out that'd be a great way to start out No Nut November, right? I should freaking remember to freaking play this game during the beginning of November. Making a video especially for participants of No Nut November. Assuming anybody actually participates in that. Let's go for this. Oh, hey, that'd be great. I got some good advice for participants in No Nut November. maybe this No Nut November. I highly recommend that people would that the participants would pretty much freaking experiment with using freaking VHS tapes. I mean by that I mean freaking downloading freaking YouTube and BitChute videos and trying to convert them to VHS and or Betamax. Now that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to do besides nutting, right? Assuming you actually participate in No Nut November. I don't know, I'm just trying to plan ahead. Trying to help plan ahead. I'm just trying to help plan ahead for the future, I like to plan ahead sometimes. Sometimes you gotta plan ahead, right? Be prepared. Gotta prepare yourself, right? Sometimes you need help. And pretty much and sometimes you need help preparing. It looks like I can help prepare you. and I can help, and looks like I'm here to help, and I'd like to help, and hopefully I help prepare you good. Good God, go with. Good God, go with. I love you. I love you. Let's let him have it. Storming good. Yes! Victory is mine. Woo-hoo, yeah, yeah. Victory is mine. Yeah. General Grievous. You know, General Grievous had a pretty tragic backstory on how before he became a cyborg. Yeah. He was part of a tribe. I think his name was originally Khalik, but after his wife died, he changed his name to Grievous, the Heartbroken. Yeah, General Grievous did not always look like that. He was once a tribe member, part of a warrior tribe, and he met a different warrior who became his wife. But then when his wife passed away, he became Grievous. He changed his name to Grievous, the Heartbroken. Tragic, isn't it? Pretty tragic. Tragic, huh? You know, I used to think Grievous was a big fat meanie when I was a kid. But then when I heard about his tragic backstory, I can't help but sympathize with the guy, man. You know? Okay, I think this has just gotten deep. Which means Grievous wasn't evil maybe Grievous just wasn't evil after all. Or at least he wasn't intended to be evil. He was misunderstood. He lost his tribe and his way of life. He lost his tribe and his way of life and his wife. And as a result, he was forced to become evil. He was forced to become evil. Well, hope you guys like this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Wait until it's full hour. Of course, gonna wait another minute. I want this video to be a full hour. Alright. I was waiting for this video to become a full hour. And yes, I've been using Crest 3D White toothpaste. It's actually working pretty good for me. All right, and yeah, hope you guys like this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And we're out.
Cocaine and drinking with your friends.
I'm conflicted, Lil Nas X.
I'm not faced, only you to sin.